We have a right-angled triangle where one of the legs is 20 units long and the hypotenuse is labeled as x. Inside this triangle, we have an inscribed circle with a radius of exactly 6. That is all the information we are given. Our goal is to find the value of the hypotenuse, x. Can you figure it out? Let's start by drawing two radii from the center of the circle to the points where it touches the triangle's legs. We know that a radius is always perpendicular to the tangent line at the point of contact. Because of this, the corner of the triangle forms a perfect square with a side length of 6. This means the small segments on both legs touching this corner are 6 units long. Now, look at the vertical leg, which has a total length of 20. Since the bottom section is 6, the remaining upper part must be 20 minus 6, which equals 14. Here, we apply the two tangents theorem. This theorem states that if two tangent segments are drawn to a circle from the same external point, they are equal in length. Since the segment on the vertical leg is 14, the corresponding segment connecting to it on the hypotenuse must also be 14. We know the total length of the hypotenuse is x. Since one part is 14, the remaining part must be x minus 14. Now we can use the two tangents theorem one more time. Since the remaining part of the hypotenuse is x minus 14, the corresponding segment on the bottom leg must also be x minus 14. Now we can find the total length of the bottom leg by adding its two parts, the 6 from the square and the x minus 14 we just found. X minus 14 plus 6 equals x minus 8. So the bottom leg is x minus 8. Finally, we apply the Pythagorean theorem to the entire triangle. X minus 8 squared plus 20 squared equals x squared. Let's expand the brackets. X squared minus 16x plus 64 plus 400 equals x squared. Notice that x squared is on both sides, so they simply cancel each other out. We're left with negative 16x plus 464 equals 0. Moving terms around, we get 16x equals 464. Dividing by 16 gives us our final answer. X equals 29. And that's it. The length of the hypotenuse is 29. Now, before you go, I have a question that has broken the internet multiple times. It looks super simple, but people get two completely different answers. Here it is. 6 divided by 2 times 1 plus 2. Comment if you know the right answer. If you enjoyed this problem, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.